Hello guys, today we are talking about multiplayer and especially hack modules. So what are hack modules? Well, they are these little temporary boosts that you can activate upon respawning, and you get them as reward for playing multiplayer after every game, and the higher your level, the more likely you are to get the better ones and so forth, but honestly it's pretty random and there is really nothing you can do about it. But what you can do about it is that you can change them when you are respawning. And they come in three different types: awareness, boost, and wall hacks. And also within those subcategories, they come in three different tiers: bronze, silver, and gold. And now, usually, the tier means that you get better duration, but sometimes you get better effects too. But yeah, let's go through them and discuss which one of them are good and in what kind of situation. And here, awareness evasion. Run faster when you take damage. Now, well, this is pretty straightforward, right? Uh, it's a good hack module, definitely, and it's very good for snipers and people who are staying in the second line there, but also pretty good for first line too. But obviously, the more sneaky your tactic is, the better is evasion. And then alarm, alert you to nearby enemies. Same thing, pretty good for second line snipers and players who prefer stuff like this. Not so useful for first line, because you are basically in constant carnage there. So yeah, and yeah, in both of these, the different tiers, they boost the duration there by 30 seconds. And next one, magnet. This boosts your pickup radius. It's similar to the rune in single player and pretty straightforward. And this is nice. Nothing special, but it helps you pick up those health boosts and ammo. And in this one, the tiers actually affect the effect there. Bronze has double radius and silver has triple and so forth. And now vital signs. This is one of my favorites ones. Show enemies health. Now this is awesome because when you see which enemy has bad HP, you can obviously focus on that one first and get him out of the way. Honestly, I think this is perhaps the best one here in awareness section. Next one, speed demon. Move faster within 100 meters of a demon. Now this can mean an allied demon or an enemy demon. If it's an enemy demon, well, this is good because then you can run away faster and perhaps even flank the demon if it's not so fast one, like Mancubus or Baron of Hell. And if you are like covering an allied demon, well, this is good because then you can keep up with the faster demons like Prowler and Revenant. Pretty nice, pretty nice. And then supply timer, display respawn timers on pickups for 120 seconds, so 2 minutes. And well, 2 minutes is actually the gold one. So again, in this one, it's only the time that is changing within the tier. This is okay. I really say this is like one of the least important hack modules, definitely, because it doesn't matter that much, honestly, because there are so many pickups there. And yeah, next section, boosts, blast shield, sorry. Take, and now here is the percentages changing within the tier. Anyway, less self damage. So this is good if you are using a lot of grenades or rocket launcher or BFG, because unlike in single player, in multiplayer BFG can do damage to yourself too when you are using it. So this is good if you are relying on those heavy weapons. Honestly, I don't find it that useful because there are usually better hack modules. And now reinforce, spawn with extra armor following a life without any kills. So honestly, I think this is pretty garbage, because this is like in worst case scenario, right? And dying without kills, that is pretty much the worst case scenario there. But maybe if the fight is even, this can help balance the tide, but I don't know, I really don't like it that much. And here again, the armor rating is changing with the tier. Duration is always 1 minute. And one thing that is actually worth to notice is that when you die and you have activated hack modules, they don't reset. It's the time that they are dependent on. So if you die within like 10 seconds after you respawn and you had like this reinforce there, you shouldn't choose reinforce as your next hack module, because then you are effectively wasting like 45 seconds of your current hack module. Hope that makes sense. Bounty, 100 XP for each kill. So this is nice if you are wanting to progress. Obviously this is more important in the beginning of your career in multiplayer, because there the level ups actually matter. After you get Prowler, then the level ups are mostly used to get access to visual stuff like new armor and colors and so forth. Infinite ammo, unlimited ammo for loadout weapons. Now this is great, but it kind of depends on the weapon you are using. If you are using automatic weapons like chain gun, this is great, because usually when you're using chain gun and if you don't die immediately, you are running out of ammo. So this one neglects it, and it's really nice. Osmosis, XP for each kill by a teammate. I don't know if this works on within a certain radius or like any kill, but either way, this is pretty much like bounty. This is giving you extra XP and should be used in the beginning of your multiplayer career. Now armor plating. Yeah, here is all the armor value is changing with the tier. Anyway, spawn with extra armor. Increase armor with each respawn. And it actually for 2 minutes, so this can be nice if you are dying a lot and playing aggressively. Even though even the gold tier one gives only plus 10 armor, but it's still something. I mean, it's effectively extra 10% health for you, because in Doom armor acts as health. Before your health gets depleted, you will lose all your armor first. And then stockpile, reduce equipment cooldown by, and again the percentage is changing with the tier. But anyway, if you rely on your equipment, this can be really good, because like even the gold one here, reduce equipment cooldown by 50%, that's huge. That's really huge. If you are using those frag grenades or siphon grenade, you can really change the game there. Wingman, experience bonus when you collaborate on a kill, so basically when you are assisting someone. And yeah, this can be pretty random, but if you are like playing as a sniper, you usually get only the 84 damage with your vortex rifle, and then the guy gets into cover, and maybe your ally finishes him up and you get an assist. So in this case it could be great. But just like Bounty and Osmosis, extra XP, so basically use it in the beginning of your multiplayer career. And now the final section, wall hacks. This sounds pretty wall hacks. Anyway, counter intel. Reveal enemies who are tracking your position. Now this is great because not only you can see players through walls, you can also tell which enemies can see you. So this is nice and allows some great tactical opportunities. Pretty good. And sorry, almost every wall hack here, they are pretty darn good here. And now Demon Tracker, reveal demons anywhere on the map. So allied demons, yeah, of course, but basically you are using this to avoid or hunt an enemy demon. And it's pretty straightforward there, and should be used only when there are enemy demons around, of course. Yeah, it's actually changing with the tier. The bronze one only within your field of view, so that is not really that great. But the silver one already reveals demons anywhere on the map, so that is nice. And then Manhunt, track the top enemy. Kill them for extra XP. I suppose the XP is changing there within the tier, yes. And now this is great. Obviously it can give you a lot of XP, but as I mentioned earlier, XP only is so important, so yeah. But tracking the top enemy is pretty important because you get to counter the MVP of the opponent's team, and that is pretty valuable, honestly. Out of these two, I think counter intel is probably better though. Now Power Seeker. Yeah, track the nearest power up or power weapon, and it also shows the time for their respawn. So this is nice because there are always 3 power items on every map. There is the power up, which is even haste, invisibility, invulnerability, and quad damage. And then there are always those power weapons, so either chainsaw, BFG, or Gauss cannon, and of course the demon rune. And with this one you can track them effectively, and this is always great, but I really recommend this for new players because with this you can quickly memorize the new maps and learn where are the power weapons and spawns for OP stuff. And now Scout, briefly reveal all enemies when you spawn. I wonder what is changing there. Oh, it's the duration, yeah. This is nice. Of course, you really gotta focus on this one when you are spawning. It can be difficult, and you can't really be sure about their locations after this one expires. But it's nice. It gives you like an opportunity for tactical analysis there when you spawn. Now synchronization is similar, but it's on allies, and it's good if you respawn far away from your allies. Then you can gather up again and work as a team, because if you are going alone, you're dead. So it's nice. I think synchronization is actually better than Scout because of the aforementioned reasons there. Now Blood Trail, track wounded enemies for, and yeah, here is the time is changing here. And well, I don't know if this is as good as it sounds really. If you are using some weapon that slows you down like chain gun, then this can be pretty good because it will disable enemies' ability to escape you. But other than that, it's so-so. There are lots of better wall hacks there. And now, Retribution. Reveal the location and health of your killer. This is again similar to Manhunt, although it's probably a downgrade. But being able to tell where the enemies are, it's valuable info. And also because that is the guy who killed you, well, you can get that revenge you are desiring for. And yeah, I think this pretty much covers it. We went through every hack module there is. Yeah, I suppose. And yeah, you can currently have 4 hack modules when you enter a game, and you can change them after games. You can also enable autofill and auto select. Honestly, it doesn't matter that much because there are only so many hack modules and not all of them are that good, so basically you are pretty much always using the same ones if you have them. But I hope this was helpful, and now you can understand better what hack modules you should use and when and how you get them and so forth. And if you have any questions, please submit them in the comments down below. And yeah, subscribe, like, the regular stuff. Stay positive and let me be the DoomSayer.